What's up? Back out at Tomlinson Run. Gonna try that project I was trying in my previous video. On the drive in it was a little bit wet, so I'm not sure how it's gonna be today. It seemed pretty dry last time and half of the climb was completely soaked and the other half was pretty saturated, so I'm kind of expecting it to be wet again today. I did bring a rope and a harness. I've done the top moves before on the right arete. It's links into the same top out and it's pretty easy, but I haven't linked it, so I'm hoping if it's dry enough I'll at least be able to throw a rope down, clean the top, and figure out the link between that victory jug that I got to last session and actually topping the boulder out. That's kind of the missing link so far, so hopefully I'll be able to at least do that much today. I'm almost there, so I'll check back in once I get there and see how the boulder's looking. So it's not looking too good. There are a ton of icicles hanging off of this thing. We'll see. I think that's the spot I was not able to climb last session too. So I think the same spot's wet, but it's a lot worse today because there's a bunch of ice hanging off it. So I can get up there and take a closer look. It looks like maybe the top sequence is actually good to go though. I'm hoping I can at least do that. Gotta get up this awful wet slippery hill first. This is the V4 I was talking about. It's called Smells Like Choss, and it's not choss at all. It's actually well, right now it's terrible, but it's a super cool climb. You start on this jug right here, come out to this arete, and you ride this rail all the way. Ooh, I'm falling. All the way to the corner out there and top out right on the corner. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh. Shit. Where's that heel hook? Here's the heel hook I was using before. Well, it's about an inch beneath where my finger is touching, under solid ice. And this is where my hands were starting. I think I was like left hand, or I mean right hand pinching this, and left hand up here. Damn. There's a good view of that awesome crimp. That was sick. Really nice holds on this. And the jug under the roof. I'd be a little scared to pull on this right now since it's been raining. This is the only hold that could break, and if it did, I might actually glue it if it doesn't shatter into pieces. Like if I could glue it and it'd be pretty inconspicuous, I would, because without this thing it's gonna be maybe impossible. I don't know, but yeah, it's looking pretty bad for even the bit I was doing, especially since I'm not willing to pull on that jug right now. I really can't touch any of the moves. But the top looks pretty good. It's dry out at the victory jug over here. I would start right on this sloper rail here, just kind of pull on, slap the jug, and work my way through. It's really hard to see, but there's a couple thin crimps up there, and then I'm into the easy stuff I've already done before. So I'm gonna put the rope down and scope all that out, chalk it up if there's good holds, and hopefully work those moves. I really don't expect it to be too hard. I just want to get them done just so I have all the moves done on this thing. That'll be an accomplishment, and then I can start relearning the first moves, which have been covered in water, mud, and ice the last session, and now this session too. Oh, all right, put my climbing shoes on and head up to the top of the boulder and chuck a rope over and see what I can do today. I'm thinking it's gonna all be kind of easy climbing, nothing spectacular today. Just figuring out moves that look to be about V3 to 5 maybe tops. Really, the scary part's the fall. It's There's like this 2-foot rock ledge and it's on a slant, and then beyond that it's just a steep hill. and if you blow it, it's just gonna be just a terrible fall. I mean, it could be a lot worse, but it's just not ideal. Definitely worth doing on a rope. All right, so let's see where I can set this thing. Just gonna do a little cleaning first. Probably clean the top section of just the boulder, the whole top out. Could use a little fresh brushing and chalking. So I'll do that first. Might have to move. I don't know how loose this is, but I definitely don't. Okay, that's not loose. That's not going anywhere. Definitely don't want to knock that down on myself. That would suck. Brush this upside down. The ice, dude. It's frozen. It's terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't do this without a rope today. I'm not sure. It's kind of just buckets once you get up here, but it's actually still really unusual climbing. You have to get this hand jam, and you like palm up hand jam, and you lock your pinky on top and bottom. It slides into this slot, and you pull it back, and that's how it jams. And then you can down press with your other hand, and hand foot match this jug ledge, and then you rock over the foot, and it's easy, but it's super committing, and it's really cool feeling getting that hand jam just right. That's part of why the Riderette V4 is so good. That top sequence. The whole climb is fantastic though on the V4. But the top is like super cool too. Like it's just cool the whole way. Okay, so I'm gonna go down a little further. You know what? I'll come get the camera. I'll try to set it up on this ledge so you guys can see the lower bit too. Let's see if I can set this thing up here. Here, I'll show you that hand jam too, if I can get my hand into it and keep my hand on the brake here. Yeah, so you stick your hand in like this and pull back like that, and it locks it in. It's really cool feeling. Okay, so we got this rail here. I want to hit I got the slightly firmer boar's hair brush here to hit it with. Oh yeah, get all the crust off. I'm hoping this is a pretty good hold. I think this will be the key that gets me from the arete over to the top. There might be a direct top out too around the corner completely where you like hit the victory jug and then do like some crazy mantle from there or something. I haven't scoped it yet, but I'll definitely be checking that out. But this is the obvious line. All right, let's see. I want to tear my rope. All right. So that would not be hard. Heel is on the victory jug there. I think I need to match this rail up. Maybe do a hand heel match on this guy. It's a pretty good hold. GoPro flying. Wasn't paying attention. I started feeling around up there because the bit of the edge I was on felt kind of moist, and I felt the stick of the GoPro, this fella, and I just thought it was a wet stick and I just flung it. Whoops. All right, back to it. I'm gonna see if I can avoid wrapping down, see if I can just strap on, maybe try to stack pads, hit the victory jug, and just kind of like take in slack as I climb. If I feel comfy doing that, I'm gonna try to take it to the top from the jug. That would be really awesome to link that. Okay. All right, one jug, one jug. One jugs. All right. Good deal. That actually feels pretty good. All right, so I've gotten here before. Gotten to the victory jug before. Now I want to see if I can't do the rest from here. Right. And I'm on my hands here, but man, it feels different than before. Woo. Oh, Christ. Oh. Alright, that's rough. I don't know what the fuck. I need a foot here. Oh, I did not feel the same. I think the foot I used is covered in ice, but I don't really remember. Let's just try the top now. This part's not hard. It's really chill. It's pretty cool too, actually. That's actually kind of good, but it's not worthwhile. There's the bucket I was looking for. So, all right. Not the cleanest thing I've ever done, but it works. I'll take a little rest and try the hole from the jug to the top. All right. And again. The far right side of that, that's really good. You bump into the victory jug with the hand and the heel. That's that, so that's a bucket. Taking some slack. Come out to the right edge. Heel match again. A good spot. Match that. And try taking some slack here. Lock it off and hit the top here. Good God. Feeling a little rough, but okay. I'm pulling a little more slack if I can. Get the underclean thing. Calm down. Calm down. Woo. Woo. Oh, Lord. All right. That's pretty sick. Oh. All right. That'll be it for the day. All right, that's a wrap on that session. It was pretty successful. I was able to do the finish sequence from the victory jug at the end of all the hard climbing up through the top, and I think I was pretty correct on the grading. I think it's about V4 to do that whole sequence I did today on rope. I'm hoping to get a couple dry days so I can get out there again and work the lower bits and try to do the link from the middle part I was working in my previous video all the way through the end. And I think that'll probably be about V9 maybe. I think it's going to be pretty hard. So I think if conditions are good, I should be able to maybe pull that bit off on the next session. And then if we get, I think it's going to take at least 3 dry days before the lower section is even remotely workable. It's just, it seems like in the wintertime it just holds water so bad. So we'll see how that goes. If we get 3 days in a row of no rain, I'll come back up and work that. So, all right, I'm back at the creek now. Gonna cross this thing. And I made it. All right, cool. That'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. If you ever wanna get out and climb, let me know, send me a message. If you're in eastern Ohio or northern West Virginia, I'm always down to take people out, go do some FAs. There's plenty of clean lines out there that have been scrubbed and brushed and worked and haven't been sent yet, and I'm more than willing to take people to them if they want to try them. So yeah, feel free to send me a message if you ever want to get out.